Hey guys, we're back home this weekend after about 3 weeks on the road. We did a Florida Jeep Jam down in Panama City. Turned around and did Hot Springs, Arkansas with my buddy Adam. Went up there and wheeled the trails for the weekend for Memorial Day. Then next weekend went down to Jeep and the Coast. So I've been on the road about 3 weeks now, right? So this first weekend back, kind of wish we were still out on the trails, a little bored around the house, but you know, hey, we always got Jeep parts in install. So you guys know I normally don't do Jeep install videos or whatever. So this week we're gonna install a B&M shifter that I just got in. I'm gonna put this in the Gladiator. So as you guys know, out there on the trails, you know, the shifter and the JL and the JT is a little small. But what this does, extend it a little bit so you have a better, I guess you say reach down and grab it and go a lot easier than having to reach down for a little smaller one. So it's supposed to be a real quick, easy install, whatever. So, all right, guys. So one of the first things you want to do here is you want to remove your transfer case cover right here. You want to, and it just pops up out of place with these clips right here. So what you want to do is you want to get it up as high as you can, and you got a T20 star head there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this T20 and we're just going to unbolt it. All right. All right, so now that we got the T20 undone, we're just gonna hopefully just lift this thing straight up and pull it straight out. All right, the next thing you want to do is you remove the plastic piece from the shifter boot. All right, all it is some little bit of a, I don't know, glue holding it on there onto the shifter boot itself, the leather. It's so easy, an 8-year-old can do it. Show us for it. There you go. All right, so now that's out. We can take the rest of it out. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to take this out of the package, and we're going to start putting this together, and we're going to put it on the shifter boot itself before we do the install back into the. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the shifter handle, and we're going to install the shifter handle through the bottom of the boot with the knob screw facing towards the driver. Like so. All right, once you got this through the shifter boot, right, they supply you with a zip tie. So you take the zip tie and you zip tie around the boot inside the groove here, okay? And then that's it. Now we'll go on to the inside. All right, now that we've done that, we're gonna replace this thing back inside the Jeep. We're gonna place the shifter, all right, maybe. If I can get it back through here. All right, we're gonna place this back over the actual shifter boot itself. All right, the next thing we wanna do is we wanna put our screw into the handle so it's secure. All right, before you do that, make sure you use a little blue Loctite to hold it in place, okay? So if you can get down here, so the folks out there in YouTube land can see us do this. Now you want to make sure when you put the screw in that it's facing towards the driver, because if not, you won't be able to access your lockers or your auxiliary thing here to plug in stuff, okay? So we're just going to screw this in real quick with a little blue Loctite. Oh, we dropped it a little bit, and it seems like we're turning this thing forever. All right, there we go. All right, so one thing we just thought about is probably not a good idea to put the your transfer case cover back on just yet. All right, just make sure you get all your final adjustments. We'll do that last. But the next thing you got is once you got the shifter handle on here, you got another bolt right here with a Torx head, and you're gonna want to screw it in there with some Loctite. Make sure you got some Loctite on there so don't come loose on you while you're out on the trails rattling around. And just gently tighten it down. All right. Now, next step would be to install the shifter knob. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna throw our jam nut on top of the shifter. All right, once you get it down, we're gonna take our shifter knob. We're gonna place our shifter knob on top. Then we're gonna thread it down. Now, in this part right here, you're gonna need a real thin 9/16 to get in there to the jam nut so you can get your shifter knob lined up just right. Because you don't want your shifter knob to be crooked and not be able to read your 2 high, your 4 high, and your 4-wheel drive, or 4 low, I'm sorry. Alright guys, now that we got the shifter knob and everything tightened down, last thing we're going to do is going to push down on the transfer case cover. Make sure they're all popped back into place. And voila, there you go. It's just that easy. All right, good install. All right guys, hey, real quick 20-minute install with the B&M transfer case shifter there. Real simple, anybody can do it, highly recommend it. I like the way it shifted through the gears when we tested it out after we're done. A lot higher, you don't have to reach all down again. Hey, big thanks to my cameraman right here today, Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford did an awesome job. So all this video that you see today is done by Mr. Ford, okay? And remember, let's tell him, right? We're gonna tell him, remember, you're not Jeeping
if you're not Jeeping with Jeremy.
See you guys later.